y'all. Hey y'all. Hey y'all. Hey Jack Squad. Let me get everything situated and together. Let me get everything situated and together. Okay. All right. Yeah. Okay. Y'all come on in here. Come on in here. Oh, I put the wrong thing up. Oh, child. Is this it? No, that's not it. That's not it either. Okay. There we go. Hey, y'all. Come on up in here. Come on up in here. Come on up in here. Now, I put 8:15 just because, sometimes when I put it too close, it don't do right. So come on in here, y'all. Come on in here. Hey, Queen. So, Queen, the Tyler Perry, you ain't watched it yet, Queen? The series on Netflix? It is really, really good. I'm waiting for some more folks to come up in here. But it is really, 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 really. I love me some Tyler Perry. Y'all already know. I love me some Tyler Perry. And you can't say nothing bad about Tyler Perry to me. Now, what his sexual preference is, I don't know that. And I really don't even care. Everybody else gay, he might as well be gay too if that's what he want to do. But his cinematic skills is on point. Oh, you don't have Netflix? Yeah, you got to get the cheap one for $6.99. I think it just went up to $7.99. You ain't got to get that other one. It's another one. You ain't got to get that one. You see the same stuff. I don't know what the other Netflix do. I don't know the difference. Maybe you don't have commercials. I don't know. Hey, Denise. Neat. Yeah, but it's $6.90. When I got it, it was cause I got it a few months back. Now they went up. Like all of them went up last month. Netflix went up. Who else went up? Peacock went up, and Hulu went up $1. Cause they was all like Netflix was. I was using my son Netflix, and I got my own, so it was $6.99. Now it's $7.99. Hulu seemed like it was $5.99. I think it's $6.99 or $7.99. And Peacock went up to $7.99. Yeah, they all went up. You missed it? Okay. But anyway, so we're going to get hello, everybody. It wasn't in the members, but we're going to talk about the Tyler Perry series, Beauty in Black. Now, let me tell y'all something. Y'all know, in case y'all don't know, I am a Tyler Perry fan. I am and probably always will be, just because I think he is a cinematic genius, right? He creates, he writes, he produces, directs. He does all the things, right? He does all of the things. And he down with Netflix, he down with OWN, he down with BET. I think Tyler is the best to ever do it thus far. I do think that, right? But this series, Beauty in Black, baby, when I tell you that girl there, she was on another one of his series. She was on If Loving You Is Wrong, I think. I think she was on that. She was a wife. It was good. But honey, let me tell you something. I love me some Tyler Perry. I do. Yeah, I love me some Tyler Perry. And a lot of people say he needs to get a writing team and this and that and that and that and that and that. Well, maybe he do. See, it never the writing on ain't never bothered me, right? It ain't never bothered me. The wigs ain't never, none of that never bothered me. It just ain't never bothered me, right? But this series right here on Netflix is absolutely good. It's got some shockers. It's a drama. It's like a thriller drama / thriller. Because it's some moments you be like, whoa, what? Because it's got some suspense to it. It's got all the things. It's got all the ingredients in it. I don't want to spoil it for those who ain't seen. It got all the things in it. It has all of the things in it, right? And like I said, Tyler, Tyler can do no wrong by me. Not my Tyler. Not my. So it's a series. Yes, eight. It's 16 episodes. Now this way, I'm waiting on Tyler to call me back. See, we got some things to discuss, right? So when I first watched it, the first episode, I thought it was gonna come out every week. So I was like, well, I'm gonna watch it tonight. I watched it the 24th tonight. It came out Thursday night. I started the second episode uh Thursday night when I fell asleep. So the Friday, I couldn't wait to get off work because I can watch. I'm gonna watch episode 2 through 16. I'm gonna watch it all weekend until I finish it, right? Well, some kind of way I found out it was only going to, well, I think because I'm in a Facebook group, it said it was only going 8 episodes. Even though on the screen you'll see the 16, but you can only watch 8. Now, initially, I was like, oh, all the episodes? Yes, it's going to be woohoo. Know what I'm doing this weekend? But you could only watch 8. But Friday night, when I got off work, I had to watch all 8 episodes before I went to sleep. I went to sleep at 5. I didn't even go to sleep at 5 because I had to do something at 8. I didn't go to sleep till after I did that. I stayed up all night and watched all of the episodes. That's how intense it is. It's very intense. Very, and very shocking. Like, what? I didn't see that coming. I'm telling you, it all gave me all the things I needed. Gave me all the things I needed. All the things that I needed, right? Tyler did that. He did that. As far as I'm concerned, he did all of that, right? The people look good. You know, the black folks look good, right? The people look good. Got my girl, Debbie Morgan in it. She got her hair gray. Because Debbie Morgan got locks or dreads or something, I think, right? But they got her looking good. She had the side gray salt and pepper side bob. She looked good. They in there using all the black words. They was in there talking like they was in the living room, you know, saying all the words, right? Listen, it was good. Why just 8? You know what I think? And so the other 8 are not coming out till spring. Now that's 6 months from now. I'm like, Tyler, no better. I was mad with him. I was hot. Then I thought about it today as I was doing a video about it. I said, that's probably was the network's decision. That was the network decision. And I'm going to tell you why I think it was the network decision. So a lot of people probably see Netflix went up. I just told y'all they just went up. And that's probably the reason why they went up. Because Tyler, they got, they know people going to want to see that, right? That just came in my head. So they went up $1, right? So a lot of people, because I did this with Stars, or I've done it with other streaming apps. Once that series is off, I don't need to see it. I'm going to let it go. I think now the more I talk about it with y'all, I'm pretty sure it was the network's decision. So if they wait, so let's say you cut it off, you're going to cut it back on because you want to see the rest. Or you're going to keep it on because you want to see the rest. I think it was Netflix's decision to split it up like that. Because I was watching something else or reading something else not too long ago about another program, and they was asking the question, why did they do this? And why they said it was the network's decision. Not about Tyler's, but something else I was watching. So I'm going to say that this was the case. Kudos to Tyler. He always put people. Yes, he do. I'm talking about he pulled people up because. So let me tell y'all this. Let me say this, right? Sitcoms kind of went out the window on regular TV because we had reality TV, right? And maybe reality TV is winding down. I don't know. But there's another show called Papa's House. I can't tell you what it's on. It's on CBS. Papa's House. The Damon Wayans and his son. I think he's Damon Jr. Damon Wayans. And Damon Wayans aging really nicely. Got the salt and pepper. He was already tall. I wasn't even attracted to him back then. Something about that salt and pepper make me attracted to him. But anyway, to men, black men. Anyway, him and his son got a sitcom, and I wasn't going to look at it. I didn't even know it existed. I was on Facebook or whatever social media I was on. And I said, let me look at it. No, it came down my YouTube timeline. It's called Papa's House, right? And it got our girl, who's been on every sitcom since 1979. Essence Atkins is his co-actor on the show, right? So it's Damon's son, and Essence. That's the you know, the essence. But they also brought in the guy. Remember, Tyler brought him in first. I think this is the one Tyler found at the grocery store or something. He was one of the daughter's husbands on the Cosbys. His name is Jeffrey Owens, right? He is on Papa's House. He is the father-in-law. So he's got a recurring role. Like, I'm liking how black folks is reaching back and getting them other black folks who ain't they did nothing in a long time and putting them on stuff, right? So Papa's House with the Wayans, with Damon Wayans and his son, Essex Atkins, and Jeffrey Owens, the guy that used to be the boyfriend on the Cosby Show to one of the kids. And it's good. I watched it. It just started this week, and it's good because a lot of shows started this week. The fall lineup started in October, so it's a good show and it's good, right? That's called Papa's House. And he look good. He looks good too. You know what I'm saying? And the son can act. You know, I've seen the son on stuff, but this I don't want to say, was he on Saturday Night Live? I don't know, but the son can act. I thought I was like, you know, because for me, y'all, if y'all remember, In Living Color was one of the funniest comedy shows ever. I want to say ever. Sketch comedy. I think that might be the funniest. In Living Color, right? Because you know we had Jamie Foxx came out of that. All the Wayans sister. I wish they would bring the Wayans sister back. She was hilarious, right? Maybe she don't want to. All the brothers working, she ain't got to. But Papa's House on CBS. I don't know what day it come on because I just discovered it yesterday and I watched it yesterday. Find it and watch it because it's good, and hopefully it'll stay good, right? Because you know, Sid Entertainer got a show, Neighborhood. It's okay, but it ain't like, you know, I like Sid. I like what's the other girl name that he played with on from Martin? Her. I like him, and you know, but I don't make a habit of watching him. But I'm gonna watch Papa's House. I'm gonna watch Papa's House. Yeah, Living Color was hilarious. It was the best. That was the best. And they had the dancer. That's J Lo got her start. She was the dancer. Remember that? Yeah. So I like that. Anyway, y'all, that's the Tyler show. What you say? Very strategic way. Oh yeah, it was very strategic. That was a strategic move. But I'm telling you what I think it was. Tachina Arnold, that's her name, right? I think it was the network. I'm almost positive of it now. Because Tyler know black folks don't play. You know we want to see. You know his mom and them, auntie and them want everybody, his cousin them want to see everything all the way through. I'm pretty sure that was the network decision. Because they want to keep the people coming back. Because, you know, if not, we'll just get it, pay for it to see Tyler, and then we don't pay for it no more. And I think they just want to assure that people going to get. But I like Netflix. I've always had Netflix, but I had my sons. I got it in my name now. But I've always had Netflix because I like Netflix. And Netflix got like, I watched The Lincoln Lawyer. That's good. That's on season 3. That started back. I watched a lot of good stuff on Netflix. What else? I just seen something real good on there. Oh, you know what I saw on Netflix? What was it called? I can't remember what it was called. But the girl had been catfished for a long time. I can't remember how long. I want to say 8 years. I don't know if it was that long. But she's an Indian girl. She was catfished by an Indian man. I don't want to tell the story in case y'all want to watch it. So I ain't gonna tell the story. But it was good. It's called, I don't know what it's called. Seeing Bobby, something about Bobby in it. Seeing Bobby, calling Bobby, liking Bobby, something about a Bobby. And she was catfished for a long while. Gotta watch that. That's good too. I mean, there's a lot of good stuff beyond Netflix. Emily in Paris, if you like feel good comedy series, dramedies. I think that's what they call. But so I like Netflix. I always have Netflix because I like Netflix. I like Netflix. You know, I like Prime. I got a whole bunch of them, child. But it's still, even though I got all them streaming apps, it's still cheaper than when I had cable. My cable bill was the highest bill I had in my house, especially when I lived in Cleveland. It was like $200 something. I had all the channels. I had boxes in. I know I had one in the living room, one in my room, DVRs, whatever they call. But I had a house phone. I didn't let go of the house phone until I got ready to move to Charlotte. I was like, okay, I'm gonna cut this off because I didn't really use it. I didn't even know the number for a long time. My son and my grandson would use it, but I had my cable bill was huge, and it was still high when I moved because I like TV, so I'm gonna watch all the stuff, right? But I cut that out and got the Wi-Fi, just Wi-Fi, and I got these streaming apps, and I'm totally happy. So you don't have to have all that cable bill. Plus, ain't nobody using house phones no more. I still have one, but ain't nobody using house phones no more. Shit, I got 2 regular phones. That's enough. 2 cell phones. That's enough. But yeah. So watch that. Watch Tyler Perry series and Papa's House. We got to support our black folks, because if Trump get in office, we not be able to watch TV no more. Okay? I don't know if we want to talk about that right now. Is y'all voting? I hope y'all is. I early voted last Sunday, and I'm happy about that. I never early voted, never thought about early voting. One of my friends was like, you want to early vote? I'm like, yeah, why not? Let's go. And I did. No fuss, no nothing. Because what I didn't know is that when you early vote, you don't need your voting card. But I had my voting card anyway and my ID and stuff, right? So yeah, I early voted. So I liked that. Vice President Kamala Harris was well received in Atlanta. She went down to this is her second time, because before she was somewhere else. But Atlanta is Wakanda, so she might as well have been down there. She was at Jamal Bryant's church, New Birth. And New Birth is very big anyway, so that was a fitting venue for that. And everybody was down there, Stevie Wonder and Barack and Michelle and everybody. Usher. Why won't we be able to watch TV with Trump? I don't know. He's taking away everything else. Why wouldn't he take away TV? I don't know. I'm just saying. I don't know. I'm just saying the rights is being taken away. You know, it might be some kind of cost to it or something. You know, I don't know. You know what I'm saying? Because all that stuff in Project 2025, which I don't know everything that's in it, but you know, the stuff that I know that's in it is a bit much, right? So you know, that could be something to think about, because he wants to be a dictator. Dictator don't want you to watch TV, do it? I don't know. Kamala Harris, Beyonce to round up Texas and so forth. Yeah. You know, and that song that Beyonce make, like y'all said, it been out. I had never heard it, you know, but that's a real fitting song, you know, about freedom. That's a real fitting song. You know what I'm saying? I'm just happy about this, and I pray and hope that Kamala wins. And my mind says she's going to win. My mind says she's going to win. I can't even imagine it if she does. See, my mind don't want to think about if she doesn't win. That's what it is. My mind doesn't want to think about if she does not win. I can't think that. I can't think that way. I can't think that way. Right? Like I said earlier in the members, you know, my job is a union job. And those people we all union people, right? And he wants to do away with the unions. But the Duck Dynasty of it all, they want to keep the right to bear arms. So that's more important than all the other rights that we're going to lose. They don't want to lose the right to bear arms. Now, that's open for discussion. You know, if you weigh it, okay, he's going to keep the guns, right? But all the other stuff we're going to lose. It don't weigh out to me. It don't weigh out to me, because, you know, if you know Pookie and Ray Ray and them, you can get you a pow. But if they stop us from voting, stop us from stop Social Security, stop this and stop that, we can't get that back. Not right there. Have to wait till another president come in, right? And by that time, it may be too late. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, to me, you have to wait out. Like I've talked to a few people that are friends of mine who have said they're undecided. What the heck are you undecided about, ma'am, sir? What? At this stage of the game, what you undecided about? I don't understand. You know what I'm saying? I don't understand. You know what I'm saying? And listen, y'all, let me tell y'all this. I see it's only 10 people watching, but let me say this to y'all. I really appreciate y'all, right? It's difficult. I've said this before, but I'm probably going to say it again. But I just want to reiterate it. It's difficult to work a job and have a YouTube channel. It's very difficult, right? And especially the type of job I have, because I have a physical job. I'm tired, right? So it's difficult. And I appreciate y'all. If it was 5 or 2 of y'all, I appreciate y'all for coming to my live. I appreciate the members. I appreciate y'all, Jack Squad, because it's difficult. It's very difficult to work a job. And like a lot of YouTubers don't work because they done built it up and they don't have to work. I ain't there yet. I ain't there yet, right? And I appreciate y'all for supporting me. Let me just say that. Said that because Vice President Harris has said many times that she is also a gun owner, she understands and respects the right. We need limitations on the types of weapons. There you go, that people could buy. Let me put that up here. That's it right here. That's it right there. We need limitations on the types. Because we don't need assault rifles. We don't need to be walking around. Let me tell y'all something. When I was down there in Atlanta, child, they had the biggest rifles, the biggest guns I'd ever seen in my whole life, right? Some movie type guns, just walking around regular, down in their pants. And can't go in the pocket, it's down into the pants, right? Yeah, that's what needs to happen. It's a pleasure to catch you live. I missed you in the squad. I miss y'all too. Trust and believe. Because y'all know y'all my therapist. Y'all forgot that part, right? Y'all still are my therapist, right? I let go of my therapist because I had y'all. I don't need you. I don't need you, sis. I can talk to these. And when I get them, when I have a moment, that's a moment. And y'all allow me to have that moment. You know what I'm saying? I don't have them often, but y'all allow me to have that moment with no judgment. You know what I'm saying? So I miss y'all too. But I figured out a plan today. Like last week I didn't go live because I was doing something. I was trying to live a little bit of my life, right? And that may happen sometimes because weekends is all I got, right? Saturday I didn't go. Yesterday I didn't go live because I was tired. We worked overtime and I was tired. We did that a couple days this week. I was tired, right? So I was definitely happy about the ladder. Yeah, Keisha. It don't make sense to carry those assault rifles, right? But I'm telling you, when me and my son ride through them apartment complexes, them little jokers would have had the biggest. They couldn't hardly walk. It's bigger than them almost, right? I'm just saying and these are the ones, let me say this, those are the ones who ain't gonna play. See, I don't know if they thought this thing all the way through. Because there's a lot of folks that bear arms, but the wild ones, them wild youngins that we can't do nothing with, them the ones gonna give them HELL. Besides me and everybody else I know, grown folks, right? I don't know if they thought this thing through or whatever they thought was gonna happen, right? Because it ain't gonna happen the way they thought. We're not our grandparents. We're not them people. We just not, right? And we're not doing the Handmaid's Tale. We're not doing that. Now, in the members, it was mentioned that see, I don't really pay attention to Trump because he's like an idiot. That he said he wants to do a purge. Who all else have heard that? Like, that frightens me to no end. A purge? Nigga, what? What? And what I don't understand is the other Republicans and the people that, y'all cool with that? Y'all ain't saying, wait, whoa, bro. Hey, wait a minute. That's too much. Because see, the way my God worked, the ditch you dig for me is the one you're going to fall in. So whatever you're trying to do is going to happen to somebody you love and care about. I guess they're not thinking like that. I want to try to, and then let's talk about this. I forgot to put him up. I knew it was something. So did y'all see the white pastor? I think it was Jimmy Swaggart's son. If I'm wrong, I'm wrong. But it was some TV evangelist's son said that black folks, we weren't Christian enough. He said a whole thing. I watched this whole video, right? And other black pastors got on him. But what I don't understand is he's trying to make it like we don't know no better and we're wrong. The black church is wrong. That's what he was saying. The black church is wrong and teaching us wrong, right? Like, I don't even understand how anybody with good sense could go along with the rhetoric and the propaganda and the things that Trump says. I don't know how anybody with good sense can go along with that, let alone a pastor. Let alone a pastor. And it seems like he hinted to slavery. I can't remember it all right now, right? But y'all go see him. You can Google it. I want to say it's Jimmy Swaggart's son. One of them televangelists' son. about the migrant situation going on here in the United States. Those foreign gangs are ticking up. What foreign gangs? What foreign gangs? Is it a foreign gang that just got here, or they already been here? What foreign gang? I'm worried about the regular gangs. What foreign gang? What's the name of them? And what they doing? And where they at? It was his son? Okay, that's what I thought. Yeah, what foreign gangs? What they going? What would you like them to do? See, let me say this about migration. So if I was in another country and I thought I could do better here and they're gonna help me here, I would come here too. If they got an allotment for that, if they got situations set up for me to come, then I would come too. Because you know, they brought us here. You know what I'm saying? I don't really have a problem with migration. I don't, you know what I'm saying? Because I don't own this shit. I don't have a problem with it. I didn't know there was gangs though. We got enough gang. We got gangs already here, right? You got criminals everywhere you go though, right? So, that's that on that. Venezuelans. Oh, they got some Venezuelan gangs. Where they at? Where they at? In LA somewhere? Gang culture in itself always confused me. Right? I don't understand being in a gang. You 55, you still in the gang. I was watching, I hope nobody get mad. They're gonna probably get mad at me. But I was watching some gangs in LA, and everybody was older. Somebody had died. Somebody been in the gang life a long, long time. Gangs always confuse me. Like, they got gangs, they say in Chicago, in LA is a big gang culture. Cleveland didn't really have gangs. You might have groups of people that be together or something, but not really the gang per se, like we the such suches and we roaming through the streets. Didn't really have that like that, right? So I don't understand gang culture. But New York was having trouble with gangs, Bloods, and Crips. Yeah. Well, I think it's factions of them everywhere. Like I said, Cleveland don't have, if they got Bloods and Crips in Cleveland, I don't know where they at. They ain't. I don't believe we got that in Cleveland, right? We don't have it. Yeah, we don't have it. But I can see that it would be a problem. So this is what I see. When you don't have nothing, when you don't have nothing for nobody to do as a teenager, right? When you don't have nothing for to do, you take away all the programs because there are a lot of talented teenagers, talent in all areas besides sports. See, white folks think we can just do football and basketball, right? We at my school, high school that I went to, we had a tennis team that's gone away, and they had a baseball team. I don't even think they'll have a baseball team anymore. I think that's been long gone, right? And we had good baseball players. We had a lot of sports at my school. They took away almost all of that stuff, right? Then they didn't take away the rec. But when you don't have nothing for them to do, then it creates stupidity and idle minds. Y'all know what they say about that, right? So you have to have, you need taxes so you can have after school programs. You can have rec centers. You can have things for them to go and places for them to go and things for them to do, right? So when you don't have that, then you formulate. That's when that stuff formulates, right? Because they taking care of each other. You know what I'm saying? Now they're going to do the taking, right? In Queens, Brooklyn, Manhattan, and Long, they haven't said anything to us. But the way it's happening is scary. They're in New York taking over. Well, that's a migrant city. New York is a migrant city. That's a melting pot. You know what I'm saying? If it wasn't cold, hey, delightful. If it wasn't cold, I could really easily live in New York. I love New York, right? So I guess they do too. You know what I'm saying? I can't call on, we're going to stop somebody from coming over here, right? Because this ain't ours to call that on. You know what I'm saying? I can't say, well, we don't want them over here. I can't call that, right? Because some of us that's over here need to go somewhere else. You know what I'm saying? But I can't call that. I would never say, no, don't let them come over here. For me as a Christian, right, we supposed to show love and charity and all that stuff and help So I can't say, I was raised under the motto, under the creed of we always got one more in the pot. So if people are coming over here because they think it's better over here, then we need to figure out what to do to make it better for them. Or we need to make it better for us as well. You know what I'm saying? What I have a problem with is people come over here, other nationalities come over here and live better. Than they're giving more things than us. I have a problem with that, right? But I can't say no, don't let them over here. I can't say that. You know what I'm saying? I can't say that, right? But I do have a problem with other nationalities coming over and prospering more than us. I do have a problem with that because I think they get some type of tax credits. They give them this amount of money and that amount of money. Give it to me. I need it. I need a house. I need a business. Give it to me. Now, I do have a problem with that. So if you're speaking from that aspect, I get it because I do too. Same old fighting. Yeah, I don't know. Because like I said, listen, where I come from is so violent. I can't even imagine it being no gangs there because everybody a gang. It's so violent, right? That's why I left. It's so violent, right? And there's no help. There's no. They don't care. I'll put it like that. They don't care. So they don't care. And basically, what I believe is that they want us to unalive each other. They're okay with that. Just don't bother none of them. But each other could be chaos. We don't care. We don't care, period, right? Because I remember when there was a time that they looked like they cared, right? But you allowed or you brought in drugs to infiltrated us with drugs to unalive us and harm us and do all the things, and it spilled out. But now you don't have no control. You can't rein it back in. So you can't cause chaos and then think you can stop it when you want it. You can't. It don't go like that. Hey, Creole Butterfly. Against the law. If that's not the case, let's change the definition. Yeah, what's against the law, Creole? Gangs? Yeah, they for one, this is how I see it. As being a parent, as being a child and growing up and then being a parent. So like I said again, when you don't have nothing for them to do, my boys play sports, right? That kept them busy until the oldest one it didn't because he liked the outside, right? But if you don't have nothing for them to do, everybody is not a basketball player or a football player. When I got my grandson in the arts and because he could draw, right? It was so fucking expensive. He'd only go for a few weeks because it was so expensive, and of course, he was the only black child in the art class, right? So a lot of things are out of our reach by design. So when you ain't got nothing for nobody to do, they're gonna do what they do. That's that. When you don't have nothing for them to do, they do whatever they do with the next best thing. Right? When you don't have any resources, when you don't have any money, if I'm hungry and you got some money, then I'm trying to get your money because I'm hungry. So I don't be hungry anymore. That's basically what it boils down to. Hey, Angel. Idle hands is the devil's plaything. That's right. That's right. Yeah. So it's like, those are the pressing issues I see. So if the people come over, then the people come over, right? But if they're a menace, then they need to go back where they come from. If they're if it's gang related, like I don't know, because I don't see it, so I don't know. But if they're gang related, if it's gang activities is going on, we got enough of our own gangs over here. We got the Bloods, the Crips, the Gangs of Disciples. We got our own gangs we got to deal with, right? And it looks like the gang life, especially in LA, it doesn't go. You stay a gang member till you leave the earth. Look like, right? So, yeah. So I don't know. But anyway, y'all vote. I know that. Y'all vote. Y'all got to vote. Y'all got to vote. Y'all got to vote. You know what I'm saying? Because if not, let me tell y'all something, because I'm probably older than a lot of y'all. I remember what it felt like as a kid. I remember what that oppression and racism felt like as a little kid. It was a feeling, right? I don't want to go back to that, y'all. Well, ain't nobody going back to that shit. Ain't nobody going back to that, right? With Martin Luther King and everybody, all our ancestors and forefathers and mothers fought too hard to give us this right for us not to vote. This is the part I don't understand. Like, why not? It's free. It's free. It's free. And like I said, where I come from, the polls is everywhere. You can walk to a poll. Now, it's a little more, you got to drive where I'm down here. When I was in Atlanta, you got to drive most of the time. But in Cleveland, you can walk to the poll because the poll is at every school. And we have lots of schools. You can walk. It ain't far. Just go and walk on down there. Right? So I don't, I don't know. You voted yesterday? Good, Angel. Yeah, the early vote, I never thought about it before. My friend, she said, you want to go early vote? I'm like, oh, hey, let's go. And, I never thought about it. Never thought about early voting. Just never crossed my mind. I'm so used to doing it one way that it never crossed my mind. But it actually is easier. And as I could see on social media, a lot of people are early voting, Because this, again, I said this earlier, this is the most critical election of my lifetime. This is some life or death type ish here. This is some do or die, because all that stuff that they're proposing, we can't live like that. Nobody wants to live like that. Nobody wants their rights taken away. And women's rights, like, I don't even understand why that's even on the table. No man should tell a woman what to do with her body. And I said this earlier, but the lieutenant governor down here in North Carolina, he said, this is his promo. This is on a commercial or something I saw. He said, your body don't belong to you no more. What? If that ain't some antiquated way of thinking, it's the same guy that said if he would have some slaves. He a black man. This is the same guy that said he would have some slaves. I don't even know how he got to be lieutenant governor. I wasn't here. I don't know how he got to be lieutenant governor, and he's running for governor. Like, I like my job, and I want to stay in my job another 4 years, but I may have to get up out of North Carolina, because North Carolina is really remind me of 1966. Swear to God it do, in more ways than one. And this is her first time voting, and she's excited. Yeah, she's excited. Now, it was a guy when I went to early vote. I believe it was his first time voting because he looked young, and then all the poll workers was clapping for him and everything. Like, matter of fact, when I went to vote this here round, the people were exceptionally friendly. Exceptionally friendly. Everybody had a kind word. They were exceptionally friendly. Like, these were older folks. A lot of times at the polls, it's older people because, they retired, ain't working. And there was a lot of older black folks, right? They were exceptionally nice, exceptionally pleasant, right? They wanted to make this a pleasant experience, But I always vote. I ain't missed a vote except for when I went on vacation. I always voted, no matter what city I was in. First thing I do is go to the library, give me a library card, and register to vote. First thing I do, right? And by the way, y'all on here, do y'all know of any, Jack Squad, do y'all know of any free audiobook sites where somewhere I can go? Because my library cards, I listen to books all the time, right? So my library cards are all filled up to next month. Audible, you can buy them, but I ain't got no $16.99 per book, and I get a credit. You only get 1 credit per month, and I don't use that already. Do y'all know of any free audio book outlets so I can listen to my books? If so, put it in the comments and tell me, please. Come to Chicago. Come to Chicago. My sister lives in Chicago. I went there. My sister lives in Chicago. That was where her husband's from, Chicago. And Chicago just too cold. It's colder than Cleveland. And the way my sister described it, they get more snow. And Cleveland gets a lot of snow. They get more snow, and there's not a lot. Everybody don't have driveways, so you got to fight for your parking spot. And my sister was like, they put a chair in where they spot is at and all that. Like, I don't want to go nowhere cold. Charlotte's about too cold for me. I don't want to go nowhere where it's cold. Beyonce and Kelly Rowland, yes. But Kelly Rowland, I saw that, but I didn't get to see it all. She had on like an oversized suit or something. Eminem was with Barack. I saw that in Detroit. I saw that. Springsteen and Willie Nelson also performed for Kamala. I know. Listen, all the stars. Kamala, Vice President. I got to quit saying Kamala. Vice President Kamala Harris has brought all the stars out. When I tell you, I ain't never seen nothing like this. Brought all the stars out. All of the stars are out. I'm so happy and proud. Listen, when y'all, I'm gonna be at work. A thought just came in my head though, if I ain't too tired. You know, nephew gonna have a watch party. So they voted 7:30. I get off at 11:30. I may go live, y'all. I just thought about that voting night. I may go live. Ain't no way I'm gonna be able to go to sleep. I may go live. So if y'all up, I may go live at midnight on election night. I may go live. That's a thought. I may do that. Even if I'm tired. I'm gonna be looking a mess. But I may go live, y'all. I'm pretty sure of it now. That I just said it out my mouth. I've been downloading a lot of free books on Audible. How you get free books on Audible? Tell me. Free? They got free books on Audible? I pay $16.99 a month. Hold on, let me go to my Audible. They got free books on Audible? I never heard of such a thing. Is it an area of space you go to that say free? Do I need to Google free? Hold on. Eve got a book out. I want to hear her book too. Free. Free romance audio books. Let's see. Included in your membership. Really? Let me see if they let me get this book. Hold on, y'all. I'm trying to do something. What? T? Hold on. What? Now, this is the question. As you know, I'm used to my black narrators. What? It is free. Well, shut your mouth. I didn't know what. I did not know they had free. What? Oh my. Tonight I got to get my lineup together. Victoria Ashley Strong. What? This is one. Now that just made my day, y'all. Y'all don't even know. That just made my day. I've been downloading a lot of free. What? You have? I pay the app, but within the app, there are tons of free books. I did not know that because I've been had the app for years since I had a Kindle. Do they still make Kindles? What? LibriVox has thousands. I know. I just discovered LibriVox last week, the other day, about Thursday. I just discovered that. What? The only catch is that they're all. I know, right? And you have to have. That means there's loads of classic masterpieces. I started listening to. Let me tell you. How did you say that? I started listening to Uncle Tom's Cabin. I've always heard that was a book, good book, and all that, and that. I started listening to it, and then I stopped because I started listening to music off of LibriVox because it was a lot of classics. Yeah, it just showed up. I see you got about 10 free ones. Is there a limit to the free ones? Some of the voices are not great, but the books have been good. Well, look at God. See what I'm saying? All you got to do is ask, close mouth, don't get fed. All I had to do was come to Jack Squad and find out what I needed to know. That's all I need to do. That's why I love y'all. I can't go nowhere. I love y'all. Very controversial book. UTC? What UTC mean? Is that the name of the book? UTC. Oh, come on through, Jack Squad. That's what I'm talking about. Child, I had no idea. What? I had no idea they had some free audio books, honey. None. I'm excited, y'all. Y'all just don't know how excited I am. But I got to find, where are the black authors? Is there any of them free? T. Shut your mouth. They haven't stopped me yet, so I'm going to keep on. Okay. Well, do you listen to black authors? I'm pro-black, and I listen to black authors, but I don't see any in this free collection. But I'm about to trust me. When I lay down tonight, I'm going to be scanning through these. I did not know. Know how long I done had Audible? Shoot, long. I done had Audible for years. Like I said, since Kindle. I had a Kindle years ago. I did not know that. What? Oh, I'm so excited, y'all. Let me get off here because I'm so excited. I got to pick my collection for the week. What? Anyway, what else we talking about, y'all? What else we talking about? We talked about. I'm gonna talk about my people's because I like Love at the Lockup. I ain't really reviewed none of the. I watch them, but I ain't reviewed none of the Housewives. I may do that next week. But let me tell y'all, we got to talk about. We got to talk about them, not them. We love them. We love them. Love them. Do y'all think? Now I asked the members this. This is Teeny and Ron from Love at the Lockup. Do y'all think that he's gay? Because I don't see gay. I don't think that he's gay. I just think that he's a humble dude. Work going good. There are some. Okay, cool. Ooh, I'm excited. Y'all don't know how excited I am. I love me some books, child. So do y'all think that Rob is gay, Jack Squad? Because the people keep saying it. That when I because I'm in the Facebook groups and stuff, and I don't see it. I just see him as a humble dude. He done sat out for 16 years. He ain't with no kind of foolishness. He want peace and tranquility. That's what I see when I look at Rob. I don't see nothing in there about him that say gay. Not to me. I don't see it, right? But I do, and I follow him on Instagram, so I know that she's working because she's behind a desk somewhere. I forgot what she do, but she is working. But what gets me on these shows is that these women, especially her, she get on my nerves. Melissa, Joey doing everything he possibly can to be right with her, right? And ain't never enough for her, the ugly self, right? But anyway, what these ladies got to understand, I keep saying this and they ain't heard me. They ain't heard me, is that you got to give them a chance to get themselves together. They got to get themselves together. They can't be your husband and the father of your kids. And that other girl, I can't think of her name. She buy the wedding dress and she's still married. I can't think of her name right now either, right? They can't do all that stuff right now. And him, the guy she marrying, what is her name, T? The girl that's going to get married is still married. And we think her dude's still on drugs. He got the big hips. He got the childbearing hips. What's his name? I didn't put their pictures up here. You got the childbearing hips big as your grandmama's. They want them to do all these things and they're not ready. A lot of them still immature. Now, I would say this about Rob. Rob don't seem to be immature. A lot of times they get out, they still the age they was when they went in. That's what's wrong with what's his name? Shantae and True. That's what's wrong with him. He's still immature. He got to grow up on the outside. But I don't think that they still got Kindles. Oh, okay. Hey, Minyard, my girl. Yeah, I don't think that Rob is gay, but she get on my nerves because he's doing everything. He's working at all the pizza shops he can work at. He personal training and he's selling something. He hustling. He doing everything to get her this ring that she want. I don't like her. Now, them, Key Rock, and Brittany, I like them, right? But the thing I said in the members, what gets me is, and I asked this question, I posed this question to the members. When you take the trans, what is it called? I said trans, testosterone, does it change the way you think? Do you think like a man? Because I've watched in a couple instances where Brittany was having a breakdown or something was going on, and it would be the instance where your man come and hug you and say some manly stuff to you. Baby, I got you. It's going to be all right, boo. When they say some stuff and Brittany just stand there frozen. I mean, not Brittany, Key Rock stand there frozen, don't know what to do. So I'm like, she's still a girl. She's still a girl. See, for me, I need a man. So when I had that nervous breakdown, he can grab me. He can talk to me. He said, baby, I got you. So the question was, when they take testosterone, does it make them a man? Does it change the brain cells or something? I don't know what the question is. But that's the question. Does it change something in their brain to make them think like a man? I don't think it does. But that was my question. But they should have did their research, because now you got mama and crackhead brother living in the apartment that you paying for. Now, mama, that's okay. Mama can stay there. But now I'm going to need somebody to go work and help pay this rent, because we can't pay 2 rents, and we living in a little bitty room in the living room at Uncle Daddy's house. Can't do that, right? But I like them. But this right here, them, Justine and Michael, and they didn't having back-to-back babies, but they on a quest to see who's going to take care of the babies if she get unalive. I don't like that, because she's not going nowhere, right? And they making a big, too big of a deal out of it, right? They making everybody cry and everybody nervous. She ain't gonna go nowhere. She gonna have a baby, and they're gonna have a whole bunch of kids like Mother Goose. That's what they're gonna do. They're gonna be in the house like Mother Goose, right? But my concern, more than her being unalive, is Michael's temperament. Like, her son is, what is he, autistic? And he's on the spectrum, and you in there punching holes in the wall because your son bullying him. And they didn't handle that right. Did y'all see that episode? They didn't handle that right. They should have checked his son, should have got checked. Michael should have checked him. And then she should have comforted her son, because he is autistic, right? Should have comforted him. And that didn't happen. You go punch a hole in the wall. I think we need to revisit some things on that. That's what I think. Some things need to get revisited on that. Now, I'm going to tell you what, also, it's been said, I don't know how true it is, that Sonny's husband from Love and Marriage Huntsville got to do some time. I don't know how true that is. What y'all know about that? Kim needs to get divorced while she's up there trying on wedding gown. Yeah, for Joey. Childbearing hips, Joey. Kim and Joey, yeah. And he think he the daddy, right? Look, where's she go? Childbearing hips, Joey. Joey ain't worth a quarter. He ain't even looking for a job. Is he even looking for a job? Did he tell her? Wait a minute. Was that him I was watching? And he said, he don't feel like. Wait, what did he say? Was that him? It said something stupid when they was talking about the job, or was I watching something else? She was high risk with their first baby together. Yes, Michael is too high strung and has anger issues. Yeah, he is. But wait a minute. Did she tell him, did what's her name again? Kim tell Joey, or did I dream that he need a job, and he said he can't, or he ain't, or what he gonna do? Wait, I was watching something, and they had HVAC training, and he said he don't feel like climbing through on the ground under the house and all that. Was that him, y'all? Or was I watching another show? Because I was like, the audacity. And I don't think Michael knows how to properly. He don't know, because I wouldn't know, and I'm a parent. And she said my daughter knows because she's been there all his life. He don't know. It's obvious he don't know. He punched a hole in the wall. And he said, why would you do that? You should have been checking your son as to why he was bullying him. And he's bullying him. See, nobody's talking about the real situation. He's bullying him because he can, because he is autistic. That's the conversation y'all are supposed to be having with them boys. Should have sat them down and checked your son, Michael, and assured your son, Justine, that this is not going to happen anymore. Or you had to go back where you came from, because you're not going to mess with my child's well-being, and he's already special needs. Not doing that. They didn't have that conversation. They too busy trying to get living wheels. Joey, in fact, said he was not ready to get it. That's what I thought. He said that. I was appalled when he said that. He said he didn't want no job. What? And he went on an interview, but told the man he really don't want to do that. And listen, you gave him a car. Why did you give him a car? See, I don't understand these ladies on this show. Why did you give him a car to do what? To just drop the kids off back and forth? Because that's all she wanted is a babysitter. She didn't really want no man. She wanted a babysitter. She didn't really want no man. She wanted a babysitter. She wanted to cook because he cooked every time they put the camera in the kitchen. He cooking and he picking up the boy. She wanted to help her. She wanted to help her. That's what she wanted to help her. She wanted to help her. But I've been watching. So my shows is on. Housewives of Potomac, Salt Lake City Housewives, New York Housewives. Like I love New York Housewives, right? I love New York, and I love what's the other one with the girl, like the Dubai girl, but the New York. I love New York Housewives. I'm so glad they revamped them all of them. I'm so glad. We're gonna talk about them. I'm gonna talk about them, y'all. I just ain't had time. I'm going to talk about them because I watched them all, and I watched Orange County, and I'm tired of them bullying on what's her name? What's her name? The one they bullying on because she had a DUI and her husband is now with another housewife and they want to be on the show and the girl keep messing with her. I'm going to talk about all that. I'm going to talk about all that probably next week. She was having, oh, okay, I said that. Yeah, I'm going to talk about the housewives next week because I watch all of the shows. Orange County is coming to an end, but I got to talk about it because I don't like Tamara. If y'all watch Housewives, y'all know what I'm talking about. I don't like Tamara. She's an instigator and a troublemaker and a pot stirrer. And she totally flipped on. So the meaning of friendship, let's talk about that real quick. A friend is a friend, whether you doing good or doing bad. And definitely when you're in need, you should have your friend. So when why can't I think of her name that had the DUI? I know her name. Shannon. When Shannon had the DUI, Shannon and Tamara and the other one that's not on the show no more, who I don't know why they took her off the show. She was the original housewife of all the housewives. They had a show, a traveling show they would do. And as soon as Shannon got into the accident, Tamara disconnected herself from her. You were never her friend because that's when she needed you the most. And now you're talking about her and talking to her bad. We're going to discuss it, though, y'all. We're going to discuss it. Give y'all a chance to watch. Because I watch all of the housewives. I will always watch the housewives. Waiting on Atlanta to come back. And I'm waiting on Married to Medicine because Quad's ex and her present get into it. I didn't watch the trailer yet because I forgot to just now, but I already know because I know through the streets. Yeah, she was never her friend because your friend don't leave you when you at your lowest. That ain't when you leave. That ain't when you leave me, friend. But anyway, y'all, I'm going to go make me a burger, right? Because I'm hungry. I'm really, really hungry. I'm really, really hungry. I started to eat before, but I didn't want to get sleepy. But I'm hungry. I can't even concentrate because I'm so hungry. I'm like that commercial on the Snickers commercial. T, thank you for the what? The free audiobooks? Baby. I am going to I'm going to find what I'm looking for. All night. Tonight I'll be scrolling, finding my books, lining them up. Anyway, y'all, I'm going to make me a turkey burger. I appreciate y'all. I'm going to make me a turkey burger and some French fries. I'm going to do some mashed potatoes or something. We're ready to go eat because I'm hungry as I don't know what. I'm going to see y'all next weekend, probably Sunday, because Saturdays I be tired. After we work, I be tired and I sleep all day. I lay in the bed all day. So they'll probably be back to Sundays again. So see y'all, Jack Squad. Love y'all. Thanks for supporting me. And see you next Sunday.